Kristina Philbin with the Infinity Home team at EXP and of course Story Homes Omaha. And once again, while I was working with clients today, something came up that made me think this is a good teaching opportunity. So did you know that when you're looking at new construction homes, it is so very important to understand the different jurisdictions. A lot of times people are deciding between Papillion, Gretna, Bennington when they're looking to build a new home. But each jurisdiction has some different requirements. And also they have some differences in lot prices depending on the neighborhood. So did you know that Papillion currently is our highest permitting jurisdiction? So it's most expensive right now to permit a new home in Papillion. Papillion also requires 10-foot side yards, so you have 10 foot to the lot line at a minimum between each home. So you have much larger side yards in Papillion than you would in, say, Gretna or Bennington, where they could be 5 or 7 foot. And that is, of course, if the footprint of the home uses the max setback. If anyone has a question on what setbacks are, I can help you with that. Also, Papillion requires ADA sidewalks. So if you look at like a corner lot in Papillion, you will see where they have those red bumpy panels. Those are for like if someone who is blind might be crossing the street, they can feel those bumps and notice that they're at an intersection before they cross. So that is required. Papillion also requires that at the sidewalk and driveway approach, it is flat. So you have the approach, it goes up, it flattens out at where the sidewalk attaches to the driveway, and then it increases in grade. A good place to see that is if you go into a neighborhood called Sumter Crossing in Papillion. I have a spec home that is for sale there, and if you look at our home and all the way down the street, you can see where the driveway flattens off and then increases in grade. So that is a Papillion requirement. Also, lot prices. So in Gretna, you might be able to get lots for the mid 50s, mid 60,000s on average. But if you go over to Elkhorn, I can guarantee to you that your lot prices are going to be in the 80s at a minimum. If you go into Bennington, you're probably looking at the 70s, and in Papillion, you're going to be on average high 60s on up to high 80s for a home site. So again, I was working with some clients today. Questions come up, and I always think of, wanting to educate everybody and make sure that they know what they're doing out there. If anyone has any questions about anything that I mentioned today, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I hope you all have a great rest of your weekend.